Hello again everybody and welcome to my Deep Wreck Diver channel. I thought I'd do something a bit different on this video, and the reason is because the channel is 1 year old. So not entirely true, but as far as I'm concerned it's 1 year old, and therefore this is my I'm going to take a bit of time to be slightly self-indulgent, but also to tell you about some of the stuff that I've got coming up in the future as well. So it's been a fabulous year, I can't deny that. The stats speak for themselves. I'm absolutely blown away. I'm going to go through 15,000 subscribers very shortly. 1.6 million views on different videos is just mind-boggling. And I got an email from YouTube the other day to tell me that there's been 46,000 likes on various different videos. So absolutely incredible. So I'm going to just take a bit of time to talk to you and tell you about some of the stuff that I've got coming up. But also I think I'd kind of like to look back on some of the stuff I've done as well, and going to focus, I think, maybe on some of the things that I think have gone well, but also some of the things that I've been a bit disappointed with. So, please bear with me. And as always with any of my videos, please, give us a like, drop us a comment, all that kind of stuff. So the first thing I just wanted to do is talk a little bit about disappointments, because obviously, the numbers are really positive, but you probably know, people who watch my videos, that making them takes quite a long time, and I put quite a lot of myself into them. There's quite a bit of research and all that kind of stuff, and some of them absolutely bomb, and I'm often really surprised. So some of them do really well and some of them bomb, and it's difficult for me to understand why those two things happen. So what I've done is I've put together my 5 most disappointing videos, so the ones that I thought should do really well, and I've called them my unloved videos. So what I'd be really keen for you to do is, if you can, go and have a look at my unloved videos, and there's going to be a link up here or somewhere, and down here as well. So go and have a look at them, and I'd be really interested in your feedback as to why they didn't do as well as some of my other ones. So there's some disappointments. One of the other things I want to talk about is some of the unbelievable interactions that I've had over the last 12 months. Loads and loads of different people. So if you've interacted with me and I don't mention your name, I'm really sorry about it, but I could go on forever. There's been so many of them. It's been great, and I love that part of running a YouTube channel is, this thing just comes completely out of left field, or you meet some people and it's just really, really nice. So I guess the first thing I probably should mention is I put on some diving trips in September, and a load of people came, and some people came from a really long way away. We had people from Europe, so Belgium and the Netherlands and Switzerland, and we had a guy who was over from Australia. We had a guy who was over from America, and we did some great diving together. Unfortunately, the weather was awful, so it's just it's one of those things. But the nice thing was that we persevered, and we did actually get some great diving. So that was really, really nice. And obviously I'm doing some more trips next year. We've got some Mod 2, we've got some Mod 3, and another recreational trip lined up as well. So I'm really looking forward to those, and looking forward to meeting the people. Probably the thing that I was I guess most not surprised by, but which was the most useful, is I posted on my social media on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram about a conundrum that I was having with solving the identity of a shipwreck, and loads of people offered advice and thoughts and those kind of things. But one person in particular, Sebastian Lowers, and apologies Sebastian if I've got your name wrong there, he dug into the newspaper archives, and it was his the article that he found in the newspaper archives that cracked that mystery, definitively. It was a brilliant piece of detective work, and it wouldn't have happened without the social media channels. So just want to say thank you, Sebastian, for doing that. And I should have given you a name check on the video, and I didn't, so I'm really sorry about that one. I guess someone else who gets a quite regular mention is Eric, who does my overlays. He's done the Shearwater one. He's most recently he's done the Vision one, and that's a fantastic piece of work, and I'm really grateful. And obviously he's put it out there, so if anybody else wants to put overlays on diving videos, you know how to do that one as well. Coming up, I've got a logo. Obviously, I've put a few posts out there, and people have made suggestions about logos. A guy called Steve Jakeway, who does who does this kind of professionally has got in touch with me, and he's supporting me, and the logo is going to be coming, I think, pretty soon. And loads of people said they wanted the one with me with the 2 yellow gloves, so that's the design we're going with, and that's going to be out there. So hopefully everyone likes that one. Another great thing I did was an interview with Russ Panevsky, who was part of the team that dived the SS Nemesis in Australia in 160 metres. Really enjoyed the couple of videos that I did with him, and it was really nice to kind of speak to somebody else who's doing some really top end diving, really interesting diving, and it's something I hope to do with other teams in the future. And the last one I'm going to mention, although as I said there's loads more, is Brian Boltz, who took some footage with an Insta360 X5, which is the kind of the 360 view one, and I've got all those videos. I'm going to use them. I haven't had the opportunity to do it yet, but they are coming. So a couple of the dives that we did on HMS Scylla and the James Egan Lane, I'm going to use those footage. So thank you very much, Brian, for that. I did mention some stuff about the future, so I've got a whole load of things coming up in the future that are going to turn into videos on this channel. I think people will enjoy. I've got a trip to Scapa Flow in a few weeks' time, so going up to the Orkneys, for those of you who don't know, right on the top of Scotland. The German High Seas fleet was scuttled there in 1919, and there is a ton of warships lying inside the natural harbour that is Scapa Flow. So I'm going to go up there. Hopefully I'll get some good video, and there's going to be a whole load of video about the Scapa Flow wrecks. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Many of you will have tracked the Gasparado's attempts to go and find the Tampa. We've been blown out so many times this year. It's been really, really misfortunate. But fingers crossed, next weekend, fingers crossed we've got an opportunity to go out there and maybe finally put the mystery of the Tampa to rest, but who knows. What else have I got? I am doing a interview with Richie Kohler. I'm hoping to get together with him early next week, and all being well, that will be next Sunday's video. As you probably know, Richie Kohler, really, really famous diver. Done loads of kind of really exciting stuff, shadow divers, lots of TV stuff. I don't think there's anybody who's dived the Britannic more than him and Evan Kovac. So he's going to talk to me about the artifact recovery that they've done this year and some of the penetration they've been doing inside the Britannic. So that's really exciting and kind of really, really cool as well. So that's coming up. I also have an aspiration to go back to the M1. So the submarine, big, huge, massive submarine with a battleship gun that sank 100 years ago. I've got a white ensign that I'm hoping to go and put on it, and I'm also going to go and check that my theory about where the gun is. I want to kind of confirm that one as well. So, if we get the weather and the boat and the people and all that kind of stuff, that's all coming up in the future. I've got a load of kit videos to make. So one of the kind of coolest things, one of the things that I was really nice this year is O3 decided to make me an ambassador. I've used their dry suits for 20 odd years, and they're fantastic. So when they asked me to do it, obviously it was a no-brainer, and I'm going to put together a piece about why I think O3 dry suits work for me, why I like them so much, and why I think I'm probably on about my third or fourth. I used to use them at work, and now I use them for my own diving as well. So I'm going to do a piece about O3 dry suits. I've got some more Insta360 to come up, and I do have an Insta360 Ace Pro 2 that I will be able to offer as a giveaway. And so details of that will be coming up in my next Insta360 video, and so you can hopefully win one of those if you put your name in the hat. I'm going to do some stuff about Shearwater, Orca Torch, and another light that I've been sent as well. So once again, tons and tons of kit videos coming up. And of course, as you would expect, I'm going to delve into my back catalogue of videos, and I'm going to pull some out. I've been doing some more diving that hasn't made it into videos yet, so I've got a whole load of stuff to kind of keep you going through the Northern Hemisphere winter anyway. So, hopefully that's plenty of stuff to kind of look forward to, plenty of stuff that you can see in the future. And I guess the way I want to finish this is to say a big thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody who's watched my videos. Thank you to people who've liked, who've commented, and obviously if you've done all those things, please remember to turn on your notifications so you know when my next one's coming out. But also the people who've supported me through things like joining my YouTube channel, which you can do down the bottom there. Some people have done it on Facebook as well. Some people have bought me a coffee. Those kind of things are all really nice. And I guess when you're making videos, and sometimes, as I say, you get disappointing ones where people don't watch, those kind of things are just kind of nice to know that there are people out there who care. So thank you to everybody who cares, and thank you to everybody who has supported me through one of those means. It is really appreciated. And the thing that I'm going to finish up with, the last thing to say is, if you wanted to do something now, you're sick of listening to me talking, why don't you go and have a look at one of those Unloved videos that I mentioned, and have a look at it, give me some feedback, and tell me what you think it was about it that people, not so many people watched it. How could I make it better? Because that's what I want to do. I want to make videos that people like and enjoy and want to watch. So I really appreciate any feedback you want to give me. So as I say, the link to do that is somewhere down here, and probably one of these up here somewhere as well. So have a watch, let us know what you think. Thank you.